What's up guys, Jonathan here, your local Las Vegas realtor. And in today's video guys, I am bringing a bit of a different kind of video. As you guys know, my past few videos, they've been a house that has a set price. But in today's video and tomorrow's video, I will be bringing you guys Pulte new home, new construction, new build homes. So as you guys can see in the video, I'm gonna be holding this paper because in this paper, it is gonna explain about how these new builds have upgrades. And heading over here real quick guys, before we do head in, you will see the name of this property itself. Well, shall I say, this model of the house is gonna be called the Duncan. Now guys, this specific property right over here, as you guys can see, the Duncan, this one is gonna be 2 stories, 3,021 square footage, 4 bedrooms, and 2.5 baths. But this is before all the upgrades. So this model house right over here is gonna be 4 beds and 5 baths. Let's head inside and take a look.
Just don't care if it hurts, 'cause it hurts me my eyes were closed, but they were open the whole time.
All right guys, so we're about to head in right now. But before I do head in guys, I do want to let you guys know, I have recently purchased a Pulte home, new construction, new model, new build. Same thing, it was a Duncan. And as you guys see right over here, they do have like an old fashioned Ring doorbell right over here. But a lot of these new builds actually have the Ring doorbell, like the newer one. So you may be seeing this right now for the model house, but they do have an option to upgrade to the Ring doorbell, so it does look a bit better. But let's head in guys. Like I explained to you guys, this house right over here is gonna be 4 beds and 5 baths. So as you can see, first thing you're gonna see is, like the walkway into the house, but straight to the right is gonna be one of the first bathrooms. So as you can see guys, this is gonna be like a bathroom that's like right next to the door. So this is like one of those bathrooms that like if guests come over and you don't wanna have them to go into like one of the rooms over there. This is like a perfect bathroom for them to come in. It is like, pretty nice, spacious. You have your toilet right over here, your sink right over here. But heading out this way guys, you're gonna have straight to your right is gonna be the upstairs. And then we're not gonna go there quite yet. But then to the left, you do see they have some tables, some paintings. And heading this way, before we do go in, there is a nice little closet right over here. As you guys can see, these are a new build, so they have some paint over here because they're still painting. But walking this way, guys, this is gonna be exactly what it looks like. So coming straight ahead, you're gonna have a plethora of things you can see at first. So you may say, oh, there's a kitchen to my left. Oh, there's a dining room to my right. Oh, there's a living room right over here. So what I do like about this style of the house, the Duncan itself, is that everything is right next to each other, so it does kind of give that home feel vibe to it. So real quick, we'll go to the kitchen last. Right over here, you do have that dining room area. As you can see, Pulte did add this nice table right over here, painting, some flowers, and then they also did have this nice table right over here. And of course, right across from it is gonna be the living room area. If you guys have seen some videos on new build houses, you will know, and I did say this in my last few videos where we went to like the $11.5 million house and the $2.2 million house, a lot of them are offering this fireplace. It's like a new thing. It's like a new style fireplace if you guys look. It's not like the old fashioned ones that they would have in houses that were built in like, let's say 1999, early 2000s. It's like a more modern fireplace right over here. And of course, they do have a TV right on top of it. It's a Sony TV. So you have the living room right over here. And then you have the TV fireplace over here. Now, heading this way, guys, you are gonna have the beautiful kitchen. And honestly, if you guys can't see this in the video, but like, look how big this like kitchen island is. Like, this is like, look how far I'm reaching over, guys. And I'm not like halfway there. This is a humongous counter right over here. Now guys, this, like I said, this is like a different kind of video. This is a new build. So when you do buy a new build with like say Leonard or Pulte, they're very flexible with how you could like build a house. So like, let's just say you don't like how long this kitchen island is, right? There's options to make it shorter. There's options to have different kind of countertop. There's options to add a refrigerator. There's options to literally do anything you want. When I actually moved into the one we bought, we did something similar to this where we added the silver right over here because there was another option and we didn't like it. So we upgraded that way. And then you are also able to upgrade, like add a refrigerator, but we already had one, so we didn't do that. And then if you guys look over here, the cabinets, how you see how like the style of these cabinets are, you are also able to upgrade how the cabinets are made, whether or not they have like a little, kind of like a little window right there so you can see what's inside. You could even choose to add these lights right over here. You are able to choose what kind of sink, what color sink, if it's smaller or bigger, and you're even able to choose the actual like sink right over here. The brand, so this one's Kohler, you can choose the brand, how big it is, if you want something in the middle, so you can have one part for drying, one part for cleaning. There's just a lot of options. Now, heading this way, guys, I do know with this particular brand, like the Duncan one, this room right here is gonna be like one of the rooms, but as you can see, right over here, there's no door. So this is like an office you kind of just walk into, but in our version of this house, we made this a bedroom, and there's a big door right here. So it's kind of cool how you can like customize the house. You do have no door right here in this model, but in our model or our house, we did have a door. So this house, or in our house, this is gonna be like a bedroom, so there's like a bed here. But in this model house, they do have an office, and of course they have a nice big window to the left and the right, and a sliding door for the backyard, which I'll show you guys a bit later. And then coming over here, you do have the bathroom. It is a pretty nice size. As you can see, you know, you can match the sink. I do know with the new builds, you are actually able to match the countertops with other parts of the room. So you could actually match the kitchen counter with the upstairs sink. So that's pretty cool. But that's all we have for downstairs, guys. I'm gonna take you guys upstairs and show you more of the house upstairs. All right, guys, so here we are heading now up to the second floor. Now, as you guys can see straight to the left, you are gonna have this humongous loft right over here. As you can see, the way they styled it, they added some couches, they added another fireplace right over here, a TV, they even put a lamp in the corner, and they even added like a place where you could like gamble right over here. But what's unique about this style of the house, the Duncan, you can actually convert this loft into a bedroom, which is what we did. So it's kind of funny seeing it as a loft when all I have seen it is as a bedroom. And you can see what I mean by that, because coming this way, you do have a closet, which looks exactly like the closet in our house. And yeah, it's just like, this is like also able to be converted into a bedroom. So it does look pretty funny seeing this as a loft, but you have the option in this like style of the Pulte homes, if you want to make that a bedroom or keep it as a loft. I do know they charge extra to make it into a bedroom, but it is going to be a humongous bedroom. Now, coming over here, before we go to the other room, we do have a nice bathroom right over here. You have a bathtub, and like I said, this is a new build, new construction, so you can change the style. You could have no bathtub, just shower, and like go into specifics of what kind of like shower you want. But heading to your right, guys, you're gonna have another bedroom. So here we are. I mean, this one is gonna be a very spacious room as well. You do have a nice window right over here. And then just going around the room in general, it's a nice spacious room. They have 2 horses right over there over your bed. That is pretty cute. And then over here, you do have this nice table. They even added a mirror right over here to make it look nice. And then to your guys' right, they do have a closet right over here. And they do have it in like the sliding doors. And like I've been like banging on in this whole video, each house you can do whatever. Like you can add whatever, kind of like just fit it to like the style you want. And so that's what I really do like enjoy about these new builds is like you do get that new style. Now, come over here, guys, real quick. I'm gonna have you come right over here and show you guys. So there's gonna be the loft right over here, which you can convert to a bed. You're gonna have the toilet, well, should I say the bathroom with the toilet and the bathtub over there, and the bedroom's gonna be right over there. But right behind you guys, you're gonna have straight across from that little hallway, another bathroom here. Now, remember in that last bathroom, I was telling you guys how you can convert, like if you wanted like the bathtub or you didn't want the bathtub. As you can see, they did something completely different to that bathroom because that last one had a bathtub. This one doesn't have a bathtub. This one's like strictly a shower. So that's like me telling you guys about how you can like, you know, separate it to what you want. But I don't know if you guys remember when we were in that bathroom downstairs, in that one room downstairs that looked like an office. Remember how this was the same exact, you know, tile that they used downstairs? And I said you could have the same one from the downstairs all the way up in the upstairs. So you can see this is the same exact one that they had downstairs. So they were able to put it into all the different rooms. Now, heading this way, guys, is gonna be the second to last bedroom of the house. And it's, you know, very spacious. It's gonna be right next to that one bathroom. You do have quite a bit of room, and then you have the closet right over here. And like I said, I've been just keeping on saying you can customize it, you could add stuff. With new builds, you can also add more ports, whatever you want. You could change this, you could add a fan, all of that good stuff. There is a lot of options. But heading to the right, the main part of the upstairs is gonna be the master's bedroom. So here we are, guys. Straight to your right, you're gonna have this big, nice bed. You do have some tables and drawers on each side of the bed, just to, like, you know, have some place to put your clothes, you know, put some lamps on. Of course, right over here, you do have another cabinet with a TV right above it. You know, you can do whatever you want, add a bigger TV, smaller TV. They do have a nice little chair here if you want to relax. But coming right in, guys, you are gonna have the master's bedroom bathroom. And as you guys can see, straight to your right, you're gonna have a door that has the bathroom, or should I say the toilet itself. Yep, there it is. And then to your left, you're gonna have this beautiful long countertop with two different sinks, this nice big mirror that goes all across, and then these lights over here. Like I said, the whole house is pretty much customizable. So these two lights can be customized to like a different style. And then even like the sink itself, you could change this to like different kind of metal, colors, and even this over here, you can make it like a different style. But coming this way, guys, before I show you the closet, you do have a nice little area to put in some towels, shampoo, anything you would really want to fit in a bathroom that you don't want to put in your closet. You have a little area right there for it. But coming straight into the closet, guys, look how big this closet is. I mean, this reminds me of those houses, like the $2.2 million one, the $1.6 million one that I've done tours in. And going into the closet to the master bedroom, I'm like, this closet is humongous. And this is just like reminds me of the same thing. You do have some places to put like the hangers. So you have this over here. You could put some shoes up here. You could just basically fill it out how you want to. And you do have some areas like right over here to do, you know, to hang your clothes. You have some spots over here if you wanted to, like, say, stock up some jeans. Over here from some sweatpants. And you do have a big variety of the way you can set up this house. You do have a nice drawer here for your jewelry, of course, your watches, your rings, and all that good stuff. But that is it for the upstairs, guys. And that is it for the tour of this house. Now, before we end this video, I'm gonna take you guys outside and show you the backyard because that is my favorite part of every house, is the backyard. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so unfortunately, we are not able to go out to the backyard. This specific new build has it kind of locked, so we can go outside and look around. But we'll do a quick view for you guys right over here. So how they have this backyard set up is they have these rocks, they have these bricks, and they have some tree. They have like a tree over here, a tree to your right, a tree to your left, and they have a bunch of, you know, little bushes that they wanted to put around. Before I do end this video, guys, I did want to like go over two more things real quick. So like I said, each room is customizable. Now, when you make this room right over here, that was the office, not into a bedroom, They actually keep this little sitting area right next to the backyard. I mean, I don't know what you would really do here, but I do know that they do have this when you don't convert this room right over here into a bedroom with a door. They'll keep that little area right over there. I mean, you know, personally, I'm not a fan of that room, but I mean, why not? Now, heading over this way, the last part of the house I'm gonna show you guys is gonna be the laundry room right over here. We can actually go into the garage because we're doing construction, but this is what the laundry room is gonna look like. You're gonna have similar cabinets to the ones you chose in the kitchen. And then of course you are able to choose if you want them to have laundry, you know, machines like LG or like this Whirlpool in here. But it is like fully customizable and like I said, new build, so you can really choose how you wanna go about the house. But what better place to end this video than in this beautiful kitchen, guys? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed what a new build Pulte home looks like. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.